They used to have crocodiles here, but they've since become extinct, so it looks like the dragon has taken up the niche as the #1 scavenger, predator, hard-hitting reptile. I hope I spot the dragon soon. This isn't exactly the most seaworthy outrigger that I've ever been in. I just gotta keep bailing. There he is! It's a big bloke, and he's spinning across the water. It's unlikely that he's hunting. The dragon is a terrestrial animal, and the only time he'd slip into the sea would be to escape a predator or get somewhere else. Look at him power through the water like a crocodile. How's the strength? He's spinning across the channel. Strong, the power, just like a crocodile, but his legs tucked in. He's steaming through the water. I'm flat out keeping up, and he's too big to be worried by predators, so the reason he's in the water is to go from one island to another. He's probably sniffed out some food.
They're known to swim more than half a mile through strong currents to reach a herd of goats grazing on a nearby island. They'll stay until they've eaten the goats, however long it takes, and then swim back again. They'll only make a swim like this if the food supply is short on their own island, and if the wind's blowing in the right direction to bring the scent across.
And this is a huge dragon, probably the biggest one we've seen. So close to 10 foot it's not funny, almost as big as they get.
On the downside, his movement's restricted, but that won't stop him sniffing out and striking anything edible.
Check him out, he's just having a bit of a rest. Here he goes. How's this? I hope you can't smell this. Makes me nervous. He turns straight at me. He can sense the blood. He goes into feed mode and he readies for a strike. Straight at me.
You almost got him.
Look at me.
Going out though.
It's off the edible. Luckily enough, I'm able to go through the spider mangroves, those aerial roots, and stay out of his way. He's in hunt mode. Look at that forked tongue going. Talk about location, they can locate anything. And once they go into this mode, anything moves, bang, sensory overload, they hit it. A little bit of bark falls off the tree. What? Straight at it. Phenomenal, the keenest sense of sight. Phenomenally keen. Real good eye for movement. Scanning. Because I tell you what, see how nice and thin my toes are? He spots them and lines up for a strike. He has another go at it. Look at this. He wants me. I'm going higher. I just don't feel safe. Look at him. He's right at me. He's starting to lose interest to move off. It's starting to get safer. He's heading out of the mangroves and into the scrub. Time for me to move up. But I'm going to give myself a lot of distance. He's in food mode and I won't want to get too close. Because it's easy to see that he is on. Look at the power in those legs. Talk about a living dinosaur strutting his stuff. They exude a sense of power and prehistory. Look at that forked, magnificent animal. He's starting to get out of hunting mode and into an inquisitive mode as he goes from side to side, picking up the scent of something. And now he's starting to jog. He's heading out into the savannah in a jog. Where is he going? What's he doing? Let's follow him and see what he's up to. Dragons can run over 12 miles an hour. This one's running, I don't know, 4 or 5. This is only a trot. They go fast. Here he's picking up speed. I don't know where they're going. Woo! They're chasing something. Slowing down. This is a trot. Whoa! Slowing down. Here he goes. Into the shade. Notice the way, as he struts, his head goes side to side, and his forked tongue goes out. It's like my ears. As I'm listening, if I hear something, I can tilt to one side and detect where it is. They are a highly sophisticated animal. Their senses are very well honed. And it's important that I follow him from the water to his destination to get a better understanding of those instincts. They are one complex animal.
As well as the obvious use for walking and running, the feet and claws are designed for other purposes. They can be powerful weapons for defense or tearing at prey, efficient digging tools for unearthing eggs or building nests, and in males, as hands for gripping their partner during mating.
Just look for a nice comfortable spot.
He's scavenging amongst the debris left on the high tide. He grabs a bit, spits it back out. It's not edible. Whoa, he's starting to curl his tail up. He doesn't like my presence. I guess I was in his way. Tail whips, it's just a warning, but a good solid one at that. Oh, she's starting to sting a bit. Actually, have a look at this. See a bit of a bruise there. What happened was, kind of the tail hit me across there, and that was like whoosh, whoosh, the last part of the tail connected. Hey, quick, get a good shot of it, because this is like the best souvenir I could ever get.
What an impressive animal. You've just gotta love and respect them.
Someone let me go! Everybody can see Vanya!
It's time to leave the park rangers behind and look for more Komodo dragons all around the shores of these volcanic islands. The coast is so rugged that a boat's the only way to do it.
Check this out. Really, really active. Commotion in the ocean.
The continuous seismic activity of the Earth's crust in eastern Indonesia produces unexpected currents and disturbances in the ocean. And the volcanic origins of the islands has created a landscape of scenic grandeur and rare beauty.
What a beautiful morning. We're in some pretty deep water, and I'm up here on deck with me mates.
There's about 60 species of birds in the islands. This one's a heron hunting on the tidal flats.
Even got an early morning fisherman.
And another early riser, trying his luck in the waves. The movement of fish stimulates the dragon, but the best he could hope for is something to scavenge on the tide line.
Have a look at this big bloke. He's beach combing. I think he likes to look at my feet. You can see all bits and pieces get washed up here. Sorry, mate. Like old baskets, bits of plastic bottles and stuff, absolutely everywhere. Cans of bintang. He's just walked up all through it. Scavenging along the beachfront is very common. Not only will they pick up any old carcasses and flotsam and jetsam, but they'll scan for any fresh signs of turtles, turtle ants, any seabirds. Of course, birds always get washed up, and they're on the hunt, scavenging the whole time. Look at his forked tongue, working the ground.
Beachcombing is usually pretty slim pickings, and the most productive areas for the Komodos is back inland on the game trails. preferred food, wild pig. But there are dangers for the reptiles too. Just about every big dragon carries the scars of past encounters with the sharp tusks of a wild boar.
There's pigs all around us. They're very nervous, and the reason they're coming in here is for these. Cameron, here's one. Got a real, citrusy type flavour. Pig's one.
Even the biggest dragons are not invulnerable. Eventually, old age slows them down, and they often starve to death.
This poor old visitor is really sick and really weak, barely able to move. He's like a living skeleton.
This is nature's way. See you later, mate.
There are 15 species of snake on the islands. Around half of them are venomous, and 3 are dangerous enough to kill humans.
What a little cutie. This is the green viper. And don't get lulled into a false sense of security with his colour. That is the brightest green. And have a look at his head. Beautiful little snake, but he's a viper. And they are highly venomous. Not as venomous as the other viper out here on the islands, the Russell's viper, that this bloke would actually... Naughty little snake. This bloke would actually contain enough venom to knock me over. No problem at all. Now they're really fast strikers. You can see that S position that he's in there. He's going to bite me. No biting. Should have picked a big stick. Okay.
Straight off the tree. Oh, not gonna read the one tree next to me.
There you go. Have a look at that tail. See the end of his tail? See how it's orange? Now he'll actually use that to call it corallurum. He'll wiggle that like that, and that will attract geckos, which is one of his main food sources. And as it comes to get his little wiggle, whack, he'll grab it, envenomate it, and then work it down, swallow it down.
Oh my god.
Oh! You're a grumpy little snake. Boy, he's grumpy. Oh! He thinks I'm gonna eat him. I'll leave him alone. Funny little viper.
It doesn't take long to locate wildlife in the monsoonal vine forest. There are so many habitats for so many different species. Steve's like a kid in a candy store. He's not up in the trees looking for wildlife. He's down on the ground.
This is the gosong, the local name of the megapode bird. Have a look at the size of this mound. And there's komodos all around.
Now this is Steve's chance to interact with komodos in a way he has done with so many other species of reptile. It's a calculated risk, but Steve has worked with crocodiles, snakes, and lizards for his entire life, and the ultimate experience for him is to be at one with them.
The dragons are very intent on looking for birds and birds' eggs. I'm going to hold my ground. The area all the way around me is thick with komodos. There's 2 right in front, and there's several in the fridge, and I can hear a big one, and so can this little one. They're always ever present of the noise of bigger dragons around us. I've got to be really careful as these smaller dragons, for one slip up could be potentially dangerous.
Steve's not afraid of